There was a girl I knew once. She was young. She met a man and she fell in love. But she didn't understand relationships and she mistook the chaos for passion. The gaslighting, the emotional abuse, the trauma bonds, the violence. She thought that if she loved him enough, he would change because all she wanted to do was love and be loved in return. But instead, she spent her nights crying, nursing her emotional and physical wounds. And she was hurt in ways that no one could understand. She felt alone and to blame. She thought everything was her fault. But she didn't need pity, and she didn't need judgment, because she was just doing the best at the time for her to survive. One day, she realised how powerful she really is, and she finally screamed, "I am a victim of domestic abuse." And she found the courage to leave, and she never looked back. She created her own safe space and her own boundaries. Slowly, she started to learn that 1 in 3 women aged 16 to 59 will experience domestic abuse in their lifetime. In March 2020, it was estimated that 1.6 million women were victims of domestic abuse in England and Wales. 3 women a week commit suicide as a result of domestic violence. 84% of victims are female in domestic abuse court cases. And that in England and Wales alone, 2 women a week are killed by a current or former partner. And she knew that she could no longer sit in silence whilst other victims suffered the same way that she did. So she searched high and low for these women who would stand side by side with her and say, "I am a survivor." So she got to work. She started educating the world about the dangerous realities of domestic abuse and violence. And she showed other survivors that they were not alone and that abuse was not their fault. People started to listen to her and they took her seriously because she became fearless and loud. She wanted the world to hear her roar. Now she's happy, thriving and excited about life. She learned to love herself in ways that no one else ever could. Happiness became her reality. She became amazed at what she could achieve all on her own. Now here she is, a woman that was once told by a man that she was damaged goods, and yet she still lives to tell the tale. I am she is me. I am finally free.